Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to today's video. And if we see Nifty closing with not such a great candle, a bit of a concerning candle, and Bank Nifty also not closing with a great candle today. Okay, so today we are going to talk about where can the market move from here, because market today had a very good chance of moving up, right? But still it just cannot catch a trend. Okay, Bank Nifty also, if you see, since many days now it just cannot move. Sure, we did get this intraday momentum, but even that didn't get a follow through, and this buying also is not getting a follow through. So this is a bit of a very frustrating market, you can say, and it is also understandable. So what can happen in the coming days? Now let's talk about that, because now things are going to become a bit more interesting, because now we also have the Fed interest rate decision. Mostly it is pretty certain that next week we are going to get a 25 basis point rate cut, but do not be happy because market has already priced that in. Okay, don't think that if the Fed announces a 25 basis point rate cut, the markets will shoot up and this that. Markets have already discounted that 25 basis points rate cut. Okay, and talking about global markets over here, S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, all of these guys are heavily in the red over here. Not heavily, but still pretty good in the red. Dow Jones at least is heavily in the red. Nasdaq not so much, holding itself as of now, but Dow Jones, if you see, heavily in the red. This is because of the CPI inflation data which came in line, but somehow the markets did not like it, mostly because of the month over month change which came out a little bit more disappointing. Okay, so what I was saying is that, talking about Bank Nifty, if you see, Bank Nifty is now again in this range over here. Okay, and now chances are Bank Nifty might again go into a bit of a consolidation mode, because the data, the option chain data also is suggesting that there isn't any sort of a major change in the OI of the options, right? That is one thing. And Nifty also, if you see, in even in Nifty over here, if you go and check the option chain, or the monthly option chain of the 26 September expiry, there isn't a lot of change happening. Today, sure, there was call writing happening, but still it wasn't of a very big size that was happening. Okay, and same thing with Bank Nifty also. So as of now, the most important level in Bank Nifty is 51,000. Okay, if Bank Nifty starts to sustain below 51,000, chances are we might again go and retest this low of 50,500 on the downside. Why am I saying so? Is because now the major level according to option chain where put sellers are coming in is 51,000 PE. Okay, so if the market stay below 51,000, that means these guys will now be pressurized to exit their positions, because of which the markets can see more pressure. So below 51,000, once we start seeing negative price action, we will get our first sign that yes, now is the time to again take a selling position, at least back down till 50,700 first of all, and then 50,500 on the down, 50,400 on the downside. These are the two targets. Okay, so what will we do for tomorrow is going to be very simple. Now the way the markets have closed over here is indicating that we might again see a down day tomorrow. At least in the first half, we can again continue to see selling. Okay, so what we are going to do is going to be very simple. Now any sort of a gap up that we get in the markets, okay, not gap up, but any sort of flat to small gap up opening that we get in the market, let's say somewhere near 15,050, 50,100, that we will use to take a sell on rise stance. Okay, why am I saying so? Is because the data which has come out is indicating a bit of weakness. Okay, it is not indicating a very sort of a bullish stance also, but it is also not indicating a very sort of a bearish stance. Okay, however, there is a bit of pressure that has been made by the call writers today. So 50,000, 50 and 200. Okay, once the markets come in this area, you can think about taking a short position from here. So any sort of negative price action that you see, or any sort of a negative candle that you see forming near 51,200, you guys can go ahead and take a short position again from that level, now with a target of first of all 51,000 on the downside, which will be a small target because this is a good support. Once this support breaks, then you can easily keep a target of 50,700 on the downside. Okay, because then there is not really a lot of support, and chances are markets can then go ahead and drift down till 50,700 on the downside. Okay, but still keep this in mind that now chances are that market might again go into a bit of a consolidating phase, because at least until the Fed decision is announced. Okay, at least until the interest rate decision is out of the way, which is 1 week away exactly over here. If you see, today is 11th and the decision is on 18th. Okay, so Until then, the markets might consolidate. So at lower levels, we will take a buying position. At higher levels, we will take a selling position. I think that is, as of now, as of today, that is the best stance that that we can do, because of the data. However, if the data changes tomorrow or day after tomorrow or any other day in the future, then we can think about doing something else. Okay, so that is fine. Another thing that you can see in Nifty over here, okay, Nifty also not looking very bullish over here. So any sort of a gap up or any sort of an up move that we see in the market, 25,060 to 25,040, this area over here can be again used to take a short position. However, one thing that you need to keep in mind is that if the markets do not move very fast from there, chances are Nifty also might go into consolidation for tomorrow. But the main level that before that also, which can act as a resistance, will be 25,020 to 25,000, this area over here. If the markets are taking very good resistance, making good candles like this from here itself, then chances are that market might start to move down from here itself and not go back up till 25,060 or 25,040 also. Okay, so in this area, if you see that the market is taking very good resistance from here also, you can try to take a short position in the markets. First target will be 24,920 easily on the downside, and then if the markets continue to move down, you can hold your position all the way down till 24,800 also on the downside. Okay, because the way this candle has been made, okay, just look at this, a very good selling, pull back, and now the selling should continue. However, as of now, the data is not indicating that the selling should continue. As of now, the data is indicating that the markets can stay in a consolidating mode. Tomorrow the data might change, sure, that can happen, but if that happens, we will look after that tomorrow. Okay, as of now, we don't really need to be very concerned about it. Now if we open with a gap down, which I also forgot about talking in Bank Nifty's case, if we open with a gap down, let's say somewhere near 5800, 5700, then what we'll do is only wait for a pullback on the upside back up till 51,000 to 51,100. Okay, in this area is where we can again go ahead and take a short position in the markets, and then we can easily keep a target back down till 50,700 and then 50,500 also on the downside. Okay, and talking about Nifty, if you see over here, if you open with a gap down, let's say somewhere near 24,800 on the downside, okay, then please do not take a short position immediately. Okay, wait for a pullback up till 24,900. 24,900 to 930 will be the area which you need to look out for if you want to take a short position in Nifty. And in this area, when the market start to make negative price action, you can go ahead and again go ahead and take a short position from that area with a target of 24,800 on the downside. Okay, so yeah guys, that was it for today, and thank you very much for watching till the end. As of now, the markets can consolidate. At least as of now, what the data is saying is that the markets will not move a lot. Okay, but still we will go with the price action as of now. Okay, if the data somehow changes tomorrow, then we will definitely look into it. But as of now, letting the market decide where it wants to go is the best thing to do, because even today, markets had a very good chance. They also recovered pretty fast after opening with a gap down. They should have continued to move up, but that is also not happening. Okay, so there is no follow-up in the market, and so these are the times where you will make a good amount of loss. Okay, where you can make a good amount of loss because the markets are not catching a trend. If you are a trend trader, okay, if you are a, let's say, a non-directional trader who sells triangles or who sells straddles, then this is a very good market for you. But if you are someone who is a trend trader who catches trends, then this will be a very frustrating market for you. And even that is also the case with me. I am a trend trader and this is a frustrating market for me. Okay, so I can't do anything about it. Okay, these are markets and these are the phases that will be in the markets. You just have to make less loss in this time. Okay, the losses should be controlled in this time. That is the only thing that you should keep in mind. Okay, so yeah guys, that was it for today, and thank you very much for watching till the end. I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.